This is Reno 411, presented by Colo 8 News Now.
First up tonight on Reno 411, though, we've got Sean King. He is here to tell us about getting your house ready for a makeover, and you don't want to hire the wrong people to do this.
No, you don't, Dave. Absolutely. Did you know Harrison Ford, Whoopi Goldberg, and George Clooney were all contractors before they became huge celebrities?
That's weird.
Isn't it? But it's been a while since George took on any new clients, am I right?
Right. It's been a while.
So how do you find the right contractor here in Reno? It isn't easy. The #1 category for complaints with the Better Business Bureau is roofing contractors. The #2 category for complaints with the Better Business Bureau is general contractors. Dave, everyone knows someone that's been burned by a contractor before.
Now, what can you do? Because especially roofing companies in and out of town, you got to make sure you're going with a reputable company, right?
Without a doubt. There's 3 huge mistakes to avoid when hiring a contractor, first and foremost. Mistake #1 is not pre-screening your contractor. As soon as you get their contact information, you need to jump online, check them out on review sites such as Angie's List, BBB, Google, and Yelp, paying special attention to how they handle and resolve any complaints that they have. Mistake #2, not getting a written on-time finish guarantee. You need a written on-time finish guarantee so that you will know exactly how long your project's going to take to complete before it's even started.
Now, when it comes to that guarantee, let me ask you this. What do you do in the paperwork if they don't reach that guarantee? Are there certain discounts?
There is. What you want to have in this, you want to have a penalty.
Okay.
So the way we handle ours at my company is, let's say the project's scheduled to last 10 days, whatever it may be. We'll put in starting day 11. If the product is not completed 100%, then there is a $200 penalty to us for every day it carries over. So that shows our clients it's in our best interest to make sure we get this project done in a timely fashion.
Right. You want to do it, get on with your other next project.
To the next project, absolutely. Because we've all heard the horror stories where if you don't get that and your contractor says, "Don't worry about it, Dave. Kitchen will be done in 2-3 weeks tops." Then it's 5 months later. Your kitchen's still not done. And you're outside washing your dishes with a garden hose. Yeah, that's a true story, Dave.
That's not good.
True story.
Not good. And I see you have money. The third mistake?
I do have money, yes. Money's an important part of the project. But the mistake #3 is not getting ahead of your payment schedule. You and your contractor need to establish a specific payment schedule prior to starting the job, but it's up to you as the homeowner to stick to that payment schedule. As soon as you get ahead on payments with your contractor, all bets are off. You've now lost any control or leverage that you might have had, and your contractor is now going to determine when or even if your project gets completed.
And I'm guessing with payment schedules, that's not all projects. It's going to be the bigger projects that are bigger ticket, right?
Correct. And on smaller projects, you should have a staunch position of no payments until 100% job completion.
Gotcha.
If your contractor can't fund a $600 job, you don't want to do business with that guy. There's other problems underlying.
Now, you have the mistakes, so what do you say, like you kind of hit on some of the tips to do to make sure you're doing, what do you say that people need to make sure they're doing when you're hiring a contractor?
I developed the right way to hire the right contractor each and every time. Our referral. Best place to start your contractor search is with a referral from someone that you know and trust. I investigate. Once you get those referrals, it's up to you to investigate the contractor, not just on the review sites, but reach out to some of their previous customers. Find out if they love the process, if they love the finished product, and would they hire the contractor again? G, get it in writing. You need an extremely detailed contract so that both you and your contractor know exactly what is to be expected and exactly what you're paying for. H, have a voice, but you need to use it, David. The first sign that your project's not going according to plan, you need to speak up, let your contractor know your concerns, and you need to address them immediately, because sitting quietly by, kind of hoping it'll work itself out, is not a plan. T, trust your gut. When you're sitting across the table from that guy, if your gut says, something doesn't seem right about this guy, or the deal seems too good to be true, do not hire him. There's over 200 contractors that service the Reno area. Just move on to the next candidate.
Yeah, and it's almost like you have to think of it as you're hiring an employee or your small business.
Well, you are.
Yeah.
You are, and it's your most important small business. It's where your family lives. It's where your children are every day. You got to make sure you vet these people properly. Like you said, a lot of companies come in from out of state. If you don't research them, shame on you.
Yeah, and when it comes to home improvement, do people kind of have this TV version in their head of like, oh, it'll be done in 30 minutes?
Right, they see it from start to finish. That extreme home makeover. In 7 days, they built an entire home.
It's
Folks,
not like that.
That is fantasy land. A bathroom remodel takes more than 7 days if done properly. So a lot of it is skewed. People watch TV and they just assume the guy shows up in a shiny truck. He wears a uniform shirt. He's a great guy. Everything's going to work out fantastic. And that just isn't the case, Dave.
Do your homework.
Period.
#1.
The information is out there. With the technology available today, you can find out even more than you need or want to know about these guys online.
Very good. By the way, you have a book. Tell us about that real quick.
I do. It's a best-selling book. It's the ultimate guide to hiring the right contractor. It can be found on Amazon.com, and I wrote it to help as many people as I can because my offices are strictly on the East Coast, so we don't work here in Reno directly, but I'd love to help the audience as much as I possibly can.
Cool. We have all heard of the money pit. We don't want to end up in the contractor pit.
That's right, Dave.
Not good. Sean, thank you very much for the information. We appreciate it.